I'd gotten to the point where I was constantly aggravated with dealing with shower mats that stayed wet forever. They'd start smelling after a while, and I always wondered if they were actually clean. I wanted something that dried quickly but still felt comfortable to stand on, so I was excited when the brand sent me this one to review. This one immediately caught my attention because it has a textured, like surface instead of your typical suction cup style. One thing I noticed right away is that water doesn't just sit on top of it. I actually have this one laying over my drain. It drains right through the mat instead of pulling up, so after I get out of the shower, it isn't left soaking wet. That makes a big difference because I'm not stepping onto a cold, soggy mat the next time I shower. Another thing I really appreciate is the texture. It's soft enough that it feels comfortable under your feet, but it also gives you a little grip while you're standing there. First time my daughter got in the shower after I put this down, she yelled, "This is so comfy on my feet." I shave my legs in the shower pretty often, so I'm usually standing on one foot at some point. Having something with a little traction makes me feel a lot more stable than standing directly on a slippery shower floor. I also like that the bottom has a non-slip backing instead of relying on a bunch of suction cups. Once it's in place, it stays put well on a smooth shower floor, which gives me a little more confidence getting in and out. One thing that stood out to me is that it dries much faster than other bath mats. Since it doesn't hold on to water the same way, it doesn't stay damp between showers. If you've ever had a bath mat that never seems to dry or starts getting musty, that's something you'll like. It's very comfortable to stand on. It has a thicker cushion feel than I expected. It isn't squishy like memory foam, but it's definitely softer than standing directly on the shower. For me, I do think it will help with slipping. The textured surface gives your feet more grip, and the non-slip backing helps keep the mat from sliding around on the shower floor. One of the biggest benefits is how quickly it drains and dries. Water doesn't just sit on top, so it feels much drier between uses. I did notice a little bit of an odor when I opened it up, and so did my daughter when she got in the shower. It seems like it's gotten less over time, and after the first couple of showers, I didn't really notice it anymore. I think this would be great if you hate soggy shower mats, you want a little extra grip while showering, you'd like something that's easy to maintain, and you prefer a cushioned surface under your feet. It just solved a couple of little annoyances I had with my old shower mat. If you've been thinking about replacing yours anyway, I think this is definitely one I would consider.